He is a whole half conversation.
Welcome to Brandon Bair's Audio Visual Club. The program will begin
All right,
shortly.
let's try it again.
Get it.
Episode 4. Shakka. Let's get it, man.
What's up, guys? I'm Brandon Bair. Welcome to AB Club episode 4. I'm sitting here with Shakka Davis.
What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm straight. How are you, bro?
I'm all right. It's hot as fuck. We're gonna try to get this one going. It's hot out here. Off top, Shakka Davis is a Des Moines native and rapper. If you didn't know it, it's actually kind of crazy. Your dad put me on your music like 3 years ago.
Facts, he put me on your videos.
Yeah, and we've been trying to collaborate since, but it seems like we could never get the timing right. And I appreciate you coming out.
Long time coming.
You got the squad back there too, giving support.
Facts, the team.
So yeah, thanks for coming by, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, right off top, your dad introduced me to your music, and I know a little bit about him. He's was a DJ in college. Now he does like photography. So I'm curious, what was the impact on your wanting to start music and your creative personality from your dad?
From my dad, man, he's put me on hella music when I was little, like fucking just old school shit, like Parliament Funkadelic and stuff like that, and like all their covers. He would show me their cover art as I was coming up when I would start, like he would just show me all their music and stuff. So, but then, I mean, he didn't really have much of an impact for me starting music, but it was just like when I decided I wanted to do it, he just made sure he.
Sure, and he kind of, you know what I mean? He showed you those different genres of music, which gave you an appreciation for it, right?
Facts. He showed me hella shit, especially like when I started remembering music, like around like 7, 8, 9, you know what I mean? Start actually like forming what I like, start listening to stuff that I like. He just made sure I could listen to whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm super curious as to your dad's music taste translating over to your own taste. And so when it's time for you to like get in album mode and you're ready to record, what are you listening to? What's being played in the studio?
Man, shoot. Not even like old school stuff. I be playing like stuff from the 2000s sometimes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like if I want to get on that tip, like on where I did 19 Forever, I was listening to hella R&B at that time, just like sad shit. Even like newer stuff, like bro, like what's his name, Daniel Caesar.
Yeah,
I was playing him heavy when I was making that my last project. So
I'm curious, seeing a different approach to music, keeping a wide variety of genres in your vault. Do you ever have any aspirations to kind of switch up your style, or do you kind of feel like you found your lane and you're gonna stick with it?
Oh, versatility's key, bro. I always be trying to, not even as far as my style. I mean, it's just like new sounds, how I can bend my voice, or how I can find new sounds and making beats and just try to switch it up, switch tempos.
Do you enjoy
energies,
the challenge of being able to kind of push yourself sonically?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I live for. I love music, bro. So it's just like I'll hear some of my stuff like, damn, I wish I'd have thought about that, but then I'd just be thinking about something else. I'm like, it's just my own. I try to make a lot of stuff, my inspirations, I try to pull from them, and then not necessarily their sound, but techniques that they use, as far as like recording and performance, I like even with how because I listen to music a whole different way now, bro, in terms of like I engineer my own stuff. So when I listen to music, I'll be like, all right, I wonder what type of compression they use, stuff like that.
Sure. So you kind of have to tune your ear to different elements of the production and the mastering and the mixing.
Yeah, it's facts, for sure.
Having all of those skills, do you feel like you have an advantage over somebody who's just lyrically strong or even sonically strong?
I wouldn't say that. I feel like everybody has their own creative process, you know what I mean? Like some people, that's just maybe their parents didn't let them, like have a studio at the crib or play loud music all the time or listen to wherever they want to. Even like some people can't listen to like rap music when they're younger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like artistically my dad was just more open to me doing what I wanted, Some people, like I know, shout out my homie Macy on Iowa City, like I wanted him to slide down here, but I mean there was just some issues with like he couldn't record or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, just logistic stuff, So I was just like, people just have different creative processes, bro. Some people just like to write. Some people like to, do everything by themselves. I'm that type of person. I want to make it from scratch and, make sure it's all mine. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
nobody can take away from it. you
Yeah,
know?
I'm the same way. I really
Facts.
I value in being able to kind of be a part of the process. I love the process. After it's out, for me, it's not even mine anymore. It's like it's the public's, it's the audience's. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Whoever wants to consume it. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
and like again, I just love the process so much. Where at that point, once it's released, it's like it's just there.
Yeah, facts.
So
That's exactly how I am,
yeah.
for real.
On your collaboration side of things, like how do you approach collaborations?
Bro, a lot of people just hit me up, honestly.
Mhm.
A lot of people just hit me up. Or, I mean, there's people that I make music with every day. There's people that come around, every other week. But then there's people that, will just listen to my stuff out of the blue and just be like, yo, I mess with your stuff. Send me some music. And then it'll just go like that. I usually like to link,
It's
get in
kind
the
of
studio with somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's really like a vibe, I feel like. Music is
Sure.
just like capturing the vibe of like the room that you're in, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And projecting that onto the world, you know what I mean?
So I'm curious. It's kind of been a reoccurring question I've been asking all the guests on here. How do you think Des Moines as a city has reciprocated the energy of young creatives? Do you think it's the place to be now?
We almost there.
Almost
I feel
there.
Like, yeah, I feel like we're almost there. I feel like, a lot of like performance spaces it's really limited here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we could have a lot more I feel like if performance spaces gave us more like more freedom, like
Mhm.
creatively to come in and do what we need to do, then I feel like it would be where it needs to be. But as far as like art and like and what people are creating, like it's straight. Like we're there.
I mean, you guys
Perfect.
just put on Fam Jam, which was
Yeah.
kind of like a DIY thing for you guys, where you weren't getting that love and that appreciation from the already established music presences here. So you kind of did it on yourself.
No, it was that's through Movement 515.
Okay.
Through Run DSM, they thought that. Yeah, I've done it every year. But yeah, they just like, I mean, the first few years they paid like out of state people, to come headline, but this year they did all local. So
Wow.
that was love. That was a big up to them. Big
Yeah,
up to,
that's good. That's good
Movement 515.
progression.
Yeah, man. But that's just. Yeah, it was basically do it yourself, bro. It's just
Mhm.
like an organization. They started with poetry. That's actually what got me into like writing again and like actually taking music like serious. Cause I had started like in middle school maybe.
I was gonna say originally you were Cap and Ethan with the Wave, right? The
Yeah,
group Wave.
I mean, I started with Goon.
Oh.
We started at Pop's crib rapping into the iPad.
Oh,
But,
wow.
Yeah, bro.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah,
for
wild.
sure.
Yeah, wild. But then I just kind of put it down for a little bit. In my senior year, I got into poetry, moving 515, started
Yeah.
writing, got my pen back.
Picked it up,
And then after I graduated, I just was like, yeah, I think.
got back to it, changed
Yeah,
the
got to
name.
making music. That's when I was capping Ethan, yeah.
Shakka Davis. What's that name? Where'd that originate from?
Shakka Davis, man, I had this job, bro. I had this job. I worked in the kitchen. My long hair dude was like, oh, like Shaka Khan. Like, this long hair type
Yeah.
stuff. And she'd be singing, making music. Like, yeah, Shaka. They started calling me Shaka. But then I looked it up. It's like an African king.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like, it's the name of like an African king. So I was just like, yes. And then Davis is my dad's last name. So I was
So
just like,
Cap and Ethan, Shakka Davis. How much has your sound evolved since those days compared to now?
wow, crazy. Not even like, I mean, I feel like I was always trying to find my sound, like how I wanted to approach music.
Mhm.
But like, I finally found it like on my last one, Captain Ethan. All I ever wanted, that project. But then, for this last one, I feel like sonically, it's just a whole nother level. I learned a lot, like about just in terms of engineering. Like I've always been engineering from the jump,
Mhm.
but like actually learning and like knowing the science to it now. And
Yeah, always got to be a student
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
creative.
exactly,
always be willing to
exactly.
learn. And those next steps have kind of brought you kind of far.
Yeah, bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you open up for ASAP Ferg here next month, right?
yeah, July 15th, ASAP Ferg, Omaha.
Omaha,
Yeah,
man.
we got a lot. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of shows coming up. And then we got not Moving 515 Alive, August.
Does that progression of starting out rapping into an iPad in your dad's house to now
Yeah.
like opening for ASAP Ferg, what does that feel like? Is it kind of unreal to you? Or was it written? Do you feel like the universe was like just like this is your progression, we're
Bro,
gonna
that's
get you
just-
there?
I'm just going along the
Yeah.
path, bro. Honestly, it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's just opportunities. I think it's not the definition of luck. It's like opportunity meets
Luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Properly prepared, bro.
Yes,
always
of
practicing,
course. I
always
definitely
working,
subscribe to that.
always engineering, always in the lab, always working on something music related, always listening to music, hearing other people and getting inspired from that. You know what I mean? It's
just riding that frequency that the city kind of has right now.
Exactly, bro.
So,
exactly.
Do you have any aspirations to leave Des Moines, or do you kind of just want to be the guy to come up out of here?
I mean, it just depends on
just riding that flow.
Yeah,
just
wherever
where
life
it ever
takes me,
you.
bro. Honestly, I mean, I feel like we could do it from here. Honestly,
Mhm.
I really do.
I think you're well on your way, definitely.
Facts.
Which is really cool to see. So, other than the ASAP Ferg thing, are you gonna do any more events this summer or end of the year?
Yeah, we got some stuff in the bag. Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff going. It's top secret right now.
Oh, it's top secret.
Top secret. Yeah.
No
it's
AV exclusives today.
Cloth talk, man, for real.
What about just new music? Can you talk about that? Are you working on anything right now?
I'm working on getting my production right.
Okay.
Started making beats. They're getting better. They're getting there.
What's your approach to making beats? Do you have a certain sound that you go for consistently, or you try to keep it as wide range as possible?
Bro, there's so many sounds, bro.
Yeah.
I just be looking through them like, dang, but like.
I don't mean to cut you off. What software are you using?
For making beats?
Yeah.
FL.
FL? Yeah, that seems to be the most popular right now.
I mean, my homie A1 Arthur, he be using Machine, so I know how to use both.
Sure.
I only use Logic for vocals and stuff. But
okay.
Yeah, but for beats it's FL. That's what's easiest for me. I feel like.
Sure. Yeah. And you're well skilled. So visually, how do you approach your visuals? Are you pretty hands on with that process, or do you kind of outsource for that?
Hell yeah. I have to be there. I have at least just to. I know I like to. In terms of visuals, this is I know the director has a vision. I have a vision. It's where they can meet, and we can get
and find that frequency to operate on to where it's seamless. You just put out a really great product. I feel the same way.
Yeah, we need the link, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get it. Next, this new music, let's do some visuals for it. But I'm curious, do you ever have any aspirations to kind of just direct or do just strictly film stuff for other artists, or do you kind of just being hands-on with your own work?
Man, I was actually thinking about because I love movies, bro. That's one of my favorite things. I just get a lot of inspiration from them. But even from the music to the shots they get, just acting. But it's I want to write a movie, low key. I feel like that would be the next move after music, writing movies. And
well, I don't see why in 2018 we have to box ourselves in or label ourselves as anything.
Exactly,
we have
bro.
all the resources on whether it's the internet or just again doing it yourself and making it happen. It's a creative time for everybody, and there's no excuse because if you want to make a film, you no longer need a 35mm camera that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do it on your iPhone.
Bro, people are shooting on iPhones.
And it's crazy. And even we're now, I think, I was going to bring this up too, is I feel like our generation loves that feel of analog. We're going back to vinyl. We're going back to 35mm. Film is the move now. And I think it's because it feels so raw and organic.
It is, bro. Because it's bro, it's just captures something that you can't capture digitally, I feel like.
Yeah. Whether it's the colors, it's just it's so real, and I love shooting on film. Yeah. I know there's a guy you've been working with who shoots on
film. Christian and his brother. Yeah,
his stuff is unreal, man. I'd love to have him on the show. I got so many questions.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we can make it happen, bro.
Put me on with him,
cold,
dog.
Bro. Yeah,
no.
I mean, he's been doing. We've been working with him a lot, bro. Yeah, he's part of the team, bro. He's nice with what he does, bro. It's just it's just one of those natural things. I feel like he didn't want to shoot on digital. So he has VHS cams, all that stuff.
I just feel like the digital market got so saturated so fast because everyone could do it. And all of a sudden you hop on Instagram, everyone's an Instagram photographer and having the skill of film, because film's not necessarily easy to get into,
Yeah, it's not, bro.
It's a whole different
He's
investment.
always making trips to, the photo store to drop his film off.
Shout out Christian Photo. If you guys want to get at us for a sponsorship, we got you, because I got 36 rolls sitting in my room just
my dad rocks with him heavy too.
Yeah, no, I ran into him there once when he's picking up Osmo. It's crazy. It's weird. And I think that's what's special about Des Moines. Is it's not, have you been to LA?
Yeah, I've been to LA.
Yeah, so in LA, you might run into somebody a coffee shop or a juice bar, but in Des Moines it's still such a close-knit community to where that support is it organically can grow just from helping each other out.
Yeah, LA was wild for me. Yeah.
Yeah, LA is a whole different animal.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I know y'all went out to California to shoot that short film.
Yeah, last year we went out. It was we went to LA and Joshua Tree, California.
Did y'all ever drop that?
No, not yet. It's coming.
I was like,
yeah, no, not yet.
Drop that yet.
I got plenty of pressure to get it done, but I'm kind of waiting for the right time, you know. But yeah, so have you been in Atlanta?
Yeah, I've been to Atlanta. We went to Atlanta last year.
Oh, for real? Dude,
Yeah.
I think Atlanta is like...
It's lit.
It's the perfect
vibe.
50. You got LA vibes, you got New York vibes, but it's Atlanta in its own place.
Bro,
I fucking love Atlanta,
Yeah,
dog.
Atlanta's the shit, bro. Oh, God. Yeah.
But again, you really can't beat Des Moines to some degree because it's like
the
this
same thing, bro.
new and
It's
up-and-coming media place.
It's so much like cultural diversity here, and people don't even know it. You know what I mean?
It's definitely slept on right now.
Super slept
Which is
on.
why it was important for me to like start this show here. I felt like it had to start at the roots of like where I kind of grew up creatively.
Exactly,
Other
bro.
people feel the same way. And you know, some of us are gonna, like, I won't be here forever. Like, I'll be in LA sooner than not. But like, at least we can all call this place home, you know?
No,
And if we do leave and some stay, like, first episode with Khalid, I said there's a totem pole here and like there's a trophy on top of it and everyone's trying to get it. And I think whoever gets that first is gonna be like, it's gonna be the key to the city. They're gonna unlock it, and then I could see it becoming like
pop it open.
Kansas City or like a Toronto vibe.
Bro, it's gonna pop it up. Yeah,
It really
that's
will.
why I think of the most like Toronto, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's just like that, bro.
And it's just gonna take one of us to.
And we're in
probably
the middle
all
of like
us.
a bunch of like big cities, so it's like we're in the middle.
It's
of
an untapped market. You know what I mean? Where
bro.
it's like it's just not being really fed very much by the LA culture, the New York culture, and even Atlanta has its own trap music movement. But yeah, man, I appreciate you
going up.
Yeah, no, it's going to, and I'm happy to be a part of it. You know, like I said, I won't be here forever, but I'm more than happy to start this show here and grow it. We've gotten really great, feedback about it, which is like I was excited to have you on.
Bro, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get on that for real.
Yeah, no,
For
again,
real.
I appreciate you coming by. How can people keep up with you and like your music and all your work?
Shakka Davis, ShakkadaVis on all streaming platforms. I mean, Shakka Davis on all social media. Just hit me up.
So, I mean, are you going to give us a little snippet to premiere? A little AV Club exclusive, some new music?
bro.
Okay, cool. All right. So, as I do the outro here, you guys are listening to new Shakka Davis. Got a name yet?
Dead Friends, produced by me, Goon, and engineered by me too.
Magic. So you're hearing that right now. First and foremost, I want to thank Sekou Mtayari for executive producing this episode, Tobias for helping out on set, Ian L in Atlanta, he did the intro for this episode, Brianna Parker in London, she did the intro outro vocals, and of course Ethan aka Shakka Davis for coming by on this really hot Friday. 100 and some degrees in this fucking workshop, but we did it, man. Again, thank you for coming by. Thank you guys back there for the support. We're gonna keep doing these. Keep tuning in. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.
Tune in.
Dead friends, I got dead friends. We wessin', blessin', sippin' messin', sippin' tessin'. Ay, ay, ay. Dead friends, I can't get it out my head. Give me the loot. Best believe I'm in everything that I said. It ain't new. Niggas always be talking out their neck and gon' shoot. They can take away everything that I had. I be cool. Take me away from here now.
Thank you for tuning in to Brandon Bair's Audio Visual Club. The program is now over.